Hornets fans are buzzing about this. As summer marches on, the new look Hornets have some negatives staring them directly in the face that need to be taken care of immediately, as a major position on the court needs some backup. The Hornets need to address these issues now in order for the upcoming season to start the way last year finished, a success. Welcome to Hornets Digest. I'm Jeff Testanero. Hornets fans, click that subscribe button now. Our analytics show that half of you, less than half of you, more than half of you, doesn't matter. You're not subscribed. Click that subscribe button. The views are great, the comments are great, but you got to hit that subscribe button now. Like, share, comment on these videos. Share it up now. Hornets Digest. Click that subscribe button. You'll be glad you did. Tell your friends, tell your family. It's a good time over here. Summer League, though, hasn't really exactly been a great time for the Hornets. Not looking too good. Some of the young players are playing great. Some of them are not. The situation at the end on the scoreboard, not too great for the Hornets at the moment after dropping another game. This time it was to the Milwaukee Bucks. There is a big problem in the Hornets backcourt that needs fixing, and that's what we're going to talk about today. But first, this video is brought to you by Prize Picks. Prize Picks is America's #1 sports pick app. Click the link on this channel. Click the link in the description. Download the app now. Use code DIGEST at sign up for all the fun. I got some picks for you later. Prize Picks, America's #1 sports pick app. Well, with ball gone, we all knew who the main man at the point guard position was going to be. You know, we all knew who the #1 point guard was going to be. The Hornets doubled down on Kobe White, which is fine. Love Kobe White. Like the way he plays the game. Reminds me of a good, solid, young point guard that I remember. I'll come up with the name later. Kobe White does the job. There is no doubt that he is the #1 point guard for the Charlotte Hornets next year, which is fine by everybody. Last season, White played about 20 minutes while averaging 17 points per game with 3.4 rebounds, 4 assists, with a field goal percentage of 44.6 for the Hornets. His game speed, court vision makes him a legit competitor while facilitating the ball and running the offense for Charlotte. He's a damn good basketball player. But what about after Kobe? You need a backup point guard. You need a #2 point guard. You need more than one point guard. You need it. You need it. This led to the Hornets drafting of Christian Anderson, who was looking like the legit backup to White. But according to what's happening in Summer League, it doesn't really look like Anderson is all that ready for the grit and grind of the NBA season. And don't tell me he is. He doesn't look like he's ready for a whole game of running the NBA offense. If this keeps up, he is destined to head down to the G League in Greensboro with the Swarm. Nothing wrong with that. Spend a year down there. Maybe get called up a few times. Up and down isn't bad. Maybe Greensboro will be good for him. I think it might be. But it stinks because what about the backup point guard position? You need it. You need more than one. Against Boston, Anderson scored 13 points, went 5 for 10 from the field, had 1 assist and a missed free throw. Can't miss your free throws. Against Milwaukee, he totaled 24 minutes with 10 assists and only 3 points. You need to score more. The assists are great. You're facilitating around. I know they had more than 10 points, though. So let's do a little more. You need more than 3 points in a game at the NBA level, especially against a team like Milwaukee, who's going to potentially compete. Compete for what you want. Compete with you for what you want. It seems that the Hornets really put a lot of faith that Anderson would be ready to be the Batman to White's to be the Robin to White's Batman, but not so fast. The other players that, were brought in this offseason, you know their names. Naz Reid is not a point guard. So that's what they have to work with. They have to get either a backup point guard from free agency or step on the gas with Anderson's development. But this is what they have to work with for now. And yeah, it ain't looking too pretty. This video is brought to you by Prize Picks. Prize Picks is America's #1 sports pick app. Click the link on this channel. Click the link in the description. Download the app today. I got some picks for you later. Prize Picks, America's #1 sports pick app. Like we previously pointed out, there are options, but they're not huge options. In free agent land, you got Gabe Vincent, got this man Russ Westbrook, Killian Hayes, Nick Smith, Gary Payton 2. I like Gary Payton 1, so maybe we can put Payton on the back of a Hornets jersey. I'll buy it. Westbrook is the guy, is the name. He's the vet. He can get everybody on board during practices. He can get everybody on board during games. He can really help run the offense. White is more than capable of being the full-time #1 point guard, but every team needs a backup, and Russ Westbrook is really the main option out there right now if you're looking for a veteran point guard or somebody that can help facilitate the ball. They could always use that trade exception that came with trading ball over to Minnesota to get a Kyrie Irving. I know the Pistons are really interested in talking to Dallas about Kyrie, but that option is also out there. I wouldn't be surprised if they pick up Westbrook or another free agent point guard. Get Russ Westbrook, please. After Summer League does come the preseason and the workouts and the camps and the whole 9 yards. So let's hope that the Summer League produces exactly what it's supposed to produce. And that is questions with solutions, or Coach Lee is going to have a lot of mishmashing and Frankensteining to do with his backcourt. And nobody wants that during the regular season. Like I said, coming in, we want to start the way we finished. Yeah, it stunk to lose to Orlando, but we knocked Miami out in the first play-in game, finished 9th overall in the East, came back from a huge deficit, and that's what we're working with. So hopefully they can get it figured out as the preseason comes up. Next up is the Sacramento Kings. I always forget that Sacramento has an NBA team. Friday night, 6:30. Fingers crossed that something gets solved in this Summer League game. This video has been brought to you by Prize Picks, America's #1 sports pick app. And I have some picks for you right now over on Prize Picks. A lot of stuff that has to do with the World Cup. Let's see. Will the announcers say these things during the World Cup final coming up? Record, comeback, Zoltan Ibrahimovic. Let's see what else I got. Shutout, nutmeg, handball, and Trump. I didn't realize Trump was so big into soccer. But hey, will they say Donald Trump's name? Head on over to Prize Picks now. Yes or no? Will they say nutmeg? Yes or no? Go ahead, Prize Picks. A lot of fun stuff coming up for the World Cup final coming up. Also coming up, questions that need answers and answers for questions that have come up in the Summer League. The point guard position, as you know, is super duper important. So Hornets need to figure it out. White can't do it all by himself. He'll probably do it the majority of the time, but let's get Anderson up and ready to go. Let's get Anderson up and ready to go like he's supposed to. So with that, if anything else comes down, I will let you know. With that, for Hornets Digest, I'm Jeff Testanero. Let's go Hornets.